So my daughter just got inducted to National Honor Society. So proud of her, congratulations. And she got this rose, and I looked at it, and guess what I'm thinking? That's right, I'm gonna see if I can root this thing. You'll see that the morphology changes above this node right here. So all of this tissue right here is not gonna be useful. And to be safe, I'm gonna separate it below this node right here. And when I say node, I'm talking about leafing positions. See, the leaf comes out, and then you got more internode in between leaf positions and another leaf. So I'm gonna use the tissue below here. So this is what I want. And this part's beautiful too, so I'll put that there. There we go. So I got a node here, which is perfect. So I think I might actually do 2 cuttings here. So I have a active wanting to grow node here. And I'm thinking about doing these in my AeroGarden. Probably do a cutting here. See what I can do with this one. And I should be able to get growth out of this node. And I should be able to get roots out of this bottom node. And then I'm gonna use this leafed out node as well, just as a little competition here to see which one does better. And I'll probably trim off some of this internodal tissue just up to that node right here, because it's unnecessary. So you can always tell which way is up because you'll see the bud. You'll see the bud above the leaf scar. So that line right there is the leaf scar, and that bud is above the line. That means that that's up and that's down. And so this is just some rooting hormone. A lot of these types of roses are actually treated with hormones that cause elongation of the stem and that preserves the flowers. And those hormones are going to basically mask the plant's desire, impulse. Plants don't really have those things, but normally the cells are going to do what it takes to survive, and they use hormones to turn off those survival instincts just to make the flowers last longer. So by putting some of this rooting hormone on the stem, I'm competing with those hormones, trying to convince this thing that it needs to put out some roots or it's probably gonna die. And so that's the hope there. I'm gonna let that sit on there for a minute. Rooting hormone isn't something you wanna leave on too long though, otherwise you'll run into other problems. And too high of a dose will actually inhibit rooting, which is kind of strange to think about. So we have 2 situations here. We have one situation that has leaves and one that does not. And this is going to be an aeroponic / aquaponic system. So little waterfalls in these AeroGardens actually will pour water over the stem. Okay, that's probably enough. Let's let it sit there for a minute. All right, and then you just simply place those into the cup. And then load it into the aquaponic system. And if all works out properly, it should root out just great. I'll probably just stick these in the same hole for a while. Make sure the leaves aren't blocking something else that's rooting. So I have a bunch of herb cuttings in here, a bunch of thyme, some mint. These little sweet potato cuttings, I put these in here 2 days ago. Oh cool, look at this. 2 days and they're already rooting. That's funny. Anyway, these things are amazing for getting pretty much anything to root out. But that's how you would root rose cuttings in a AeroGarden. And I mean, this works for anything.